Christmas 1995. It's Super Mario Ultra 64. Run, jump and spin in a brand new 3D adventure. Defeat Bowser and save the princess. Punch, kick, flip and leap into a new third dimension. A brand new game from Nintendo. Keeper says
Epic.
amazing. And it's only on the Ultra 65 at your nearest Toys R Us. $1.99. Just in time for Christmas.
I always loved playing Super Mario Bros. On my NES when I was little. It was so fun to get through all 8 worlds and save the princess over and over again. To find all cool glitches everyone was talking about. It was amazing. Recently, my family did a little spring cleaning around the house. I went to clean out the attic when, to my luck, I found an old dusty box containing my old NES and a few cartridges for it, including my Super Mario Bros. Game. I was so excited and jumping around as this could have been a great chance to relive my young childhood years. I ran downstairs, hooked up the NES to the television, and popped the cartridge in. However, it wouldn't turn on. I had a good friend. He was a pretty good skilled hacker. I handed him the old cartridge to him and requested him to make the game work. Soon enough, he came over and gave me the cartridge. It looked brand new. I popped the cartridge in for the second time, and it booted up. I was very happy. Although the game was a bit laggy at some points, I spent the whole day playing through the game. And once I got to the end and saved the princess, I saw her text box. And remembered there was a second quest. I never played much of the second quest as a kid, but I was eager to try it to remember what changed. When I returned to the main menu and booted up the game, there were significant changes. They were everywhere. The sky was completely black. Clouds were dull gray, as if a thunderstorm were to begin, and there were stomped Goombas pretty much everywhere. Piranha plants weren't coming out of their certain pipes. I started walking through World 1, Level 1, which was changed from the way I described. And then I soon noticed that the timer wasn't counting down. It was frozen at 666 in game seconds, even though the most time that you get in any level is 400 in game seconds. I continued walking through the ominous level while a low tone of Super Mario Bros. Theme played in the background. It sounded almost sadistic. Once I got to the end, I arrived at a very large castle. As if you completed World 1, Level 3. I entered the castle, nothing was there. No enemies, no obstacles, I was just walking through an empty castle. Not to mention, a soft static sound was in the background instead of the usual castle theme. Once I reached the end, Bowser didn't show up. There was no axe button to drop out of the bridge with. I normally walked into the area with Toad in it, but I could control Mario freely. As he talked, but instead of saying, "Sorry, Mario, but our princess is in another castle," he said, "I'm sorry, Mario, but you're too late." Apparently, there was more space to the right of the screen, with a small blood trail following. I walked along the trail as the trail of blood started getting thicker and thicker, and the static sound got louder and louder. Soon I got to the end, and there was Peach, lying down. She was dead. I couldn't control Mario anymore, and I just sat there, watching for several minutes until the text box appeared next to Peach saying, "Why didn't you save me?" The screen instantly cut to black, and a loud screech came from the TV screen. I ran towards the old NES and powered it off. I was exhausted, and everyone else in the house was already asleep. It was very late at night, so I laid the game down and got some rest. I woke up at around 7:30 in the morning to the Super Mario Bros. Theme, a few rooms away, which was weird since no one else was home that morning, and the NES wasn't on. But I did remember leaving the cartridge in the NES. I walked into the living room, and my complete utter surprise, the game was playing, and Mario was walking through the normal world. World 1, Level 1, all by itself. There was no one home and the controller wasn't plugged in. I just sat on the couch and watched the gameplay itself like I was watching a TV show or a movie. Eventually, Mario reached the end of World 1, Level 2, but instead of walking through the normal exit pipe or jumping up into the warp zone, he punched the second, third bricks from the edge of the top of the normal exit pipe and jumped into the top of the pipe, glitching down and going down the World 4 Level 1 warp pipe. But he appeared in level titled -1. I ran over to study to look it up on the computer, and I found that there was a place known as Minus World, in which is reached through what glitch Mario performed, and that it's a repetitive water level, never ending. Mario alone swam through the level over and over again, and each time Mario entered the beginning of the level, he looked older. Soon enough, he entered the level again and he died. The screen then cut to black again and displayed a screeching sound, as well as the text box saying, "You can't protect anyone, not even yourself."